not only is this land current sanctuary for birds, as everybody's talked about at length, but it's priceless. You cannot get this back. Let's have some common sense. We have to have some common sense in this equation. It's not always about business. It's not always about economics.
Very much so. A strong support within Delta for the Southlands proposal. We're just a little more silent. And we wanted to provide you with a petition that only has original signatures and addresses from citizens of Delta. Care was taken to avoid duplicate signatures, and all signatures were collected in person and not online.
Suddenly we have a tremendous amount of expansion with the Tsawwassen First Nation developments, the port expansion, Tsawwassen Springs, the South Fraser Perimeter Road, many other projects all occurring at once. Wouldn't it make sense to digest the impact of these changes before plowing forward with another huge project? Traffic, flood prevention, tax burdens, overtaxed infrastructure are all good reasons against this project. But for me, the single biggest reason is the loss of more farmland.
The importance of cetaceous creatures in Vancouver kept in a pod, in an aquarium. Think of the cetaceous creatures that will be living in Boundary Bay with more toxic water to eat and live off because of a development that's in the wrong place, that violates your regional growth strategy, and is a mistake. Don't make the same mistake. Think about those green shirts.
So Delta putting up 400 plus acres, not putting it up, but putting it back into the agricultural land reserve, and more importantly, the developer is spending $9 million on the rejuvenation of these class 2 to 6 soils. This is a no-brainer for agriculture. By rejuvenation, I mean a whole drainage plan, an irrigation plan, and all the land would be tile drained that would produce any kind of crop regardless. In this era of farming, to compete, you must have the best soil. This land was, in the past, has been far from it. Currently, good farmland in Delta sells for $70,000 per acre. Guess what? They're not making any more of it. But what an opportunity to turn 400 plus acres of class 2 to class 6 into farmland is sustainable, because now it isn't.
Than your typical industrial field production. Investing in a new generation of food